Welcome to Straight to English Channel. Airports. You know that feeling? The smell of coffee and duty free and just this kind of low hum of stress.
It's a universal anxiety, I think.
It really is.
Yeah.
For so many people, it's not just the long lines that are, stressful. It's the language. Trying to find the right words in English when you're juggling like 3 bags and hoping you didn't forget something important.
It's a unique environment. You're expected to be incredibly precise and polite, all while under a bit of pressure. One wrong word it could genuinely cost you money.
Exactly. And that's what we're here to help with. We're going to follow this traveler, David. He's flying to London Heathrow, super common trip.
And like many of us, David has probably overpacked.
He's definitely brought too many shoes. So he's excited, but he's about to walk right into a classic airport situation.
Yes. A situation which we could describe as a travel predicament.
Predicament. Okay, so that's like a difficult or awkward situation, right?
Yeah.
Something you have to be careful with.
Precisely. And our whole mission today is to pull out the key phrases, the exact vocabulary David needs to get through that check-in counter. We're talking luggage, seats, and how to handle those little problems.
So you're basically giving you the secret language to make the airport experience smooth?
Exactly. We're cutting through the noise.
Okay, let's do it. David walks up to the counter. He's got his passport in his hand.
And the agent starts with the classic opener. Next, please. Good morning. Where are you flying to today?
David's ready. He's polite. Hi, I'm flying to London Heathrow, the agent then asks.
May I have your passport, please?
And David says the magic words. Here you go.
Simple. So simple, but it's perfect. It just signals that you're ready. Now, the conversation shifts from paper to heavy objects.
Yes, the bags. The agent has the passport, and she asks the question we all wait for. Thank you. Are you checking any bags today?
And David has his answer ready. Yes, just this one suitcase, and I have a backpack as my carry-on.
Okay, stop right there. This is so important. We need to nail down this vocabulary.
Absolutely. The distinction is critical.
So what is the real difference between checking a bag and having a carry-on?
It's all about location and, frankly, trust. Checked luggage, that's your big suitcase, is the bag you hand over to the airline.
And it disappears into that mysterious conveyor belt world.
It does. It goes into the cargo hold of the plane, and you won't see it again until you land at your destination. So for David, that's Heathrow.
And the other bag. The one he keeps.
That's your carry-on, or as some people call it, hand luggage. It stays with you. You take it through security and onto the plane yourself.
Right. It has to fit in the overhead bin or under the seat.
Exactly. So if you're traveling light, you'd say something like, I don't need to check a bag. I only have a carry-on.
Perfect. So David has one of each. Now, the agent puts this little sticky tag on his suitcase handle.
Ah, the bag tag. Vitally important. It has your destination, flight number, and a unique barcode that links that bag to you and only you.
So when they give you that little sticker receipt for it, you should.
Keep it. Absolutely. That's your proof if the bag decides to take a different vacation than you do.
Okay, so the bag is tagged. Now for the moment of truth. The agent says, all right, please place your suitcase on the scale.
The scale.
Yeah.
That machine that weighs your luggage and often your hopes and dreams.
David puts it on there, and you can just feel his anxiety. He even mutters, oof, hope it's not too heavy.
Which is why, as a quick tip, you should always weigh your bags at home first. It saves so much stress.
Oh, for sure. But David didn't, and the news isn't great.
The agent looks at the screen. Let's see. It is 24 kilograms. The limit is 23. Technically, it is overweight.
Overweight. The word no traveler wants to hear. It means you're going to have to pay extra money, right? A fee.
Correct. You'll have to pay an overweight fee. It's a penalty for that single bag being too heavy.
Is that different from an excess baggage fee?
It is, yes. An excess baggage fee is what you pay if you bring too many bags in total. Say you're allowed 2, but you show up with 3. Overweight is about 1 bag's weight. Excess is about the number of bags.
Got it. So David, he's in that predicament now, and he asks, oh no, do I have to pay an extra fee?
And this is where things get interesting because he's only 1 kilo over. If it were, say, 5 or 10 kilos over, there's no discussion. You pay.
But for just 1 kilo, there's a chance.
There is a chance. And the agent, luckily for David, is feeling generous. She says, since it is only 1 kilo, I'll let it slide this time.
I'll let it slide. That is such a great English idiom. What does it really mean?
It means she's choosing to ignore the rule violation just this once. She's forgiving the mistake. It's like saying, you were late, but I'll let it slide because it's your birthday.
It's a free pass. But you can't demand it, right? It's a favor.
Absolutely not. It's pure luck. And David is so relieved. He's like, phew, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And just like that, the crisis is over. His bag is on its way. If you're finding these kinds of explanations useful, the ones that turn stressful moments into manageable ones.
And this is probably a good time to make sure you're subscribed to the Straight to English channel.
Definitely. We do these deep dives all the time to give you the vocabulary you actually need.
Now, with the luggage crisis averted, the conversation moves on. It's about David's comfort on the flight itself.
Yes. The agent asks the next big question. No problem. Would you prefer a window or an aisle seat?
The great debate. David, it seems, asks for a window seat.
Why do people like the window seat?
Well, you get a view, obviously. But it's also good for sleeping. You can lean against the wall of the plane, and no one will wake you up to go to the toilet.
See, I'm the opposite. I always want an aisle seat.
For the freedom of movement.
Exactly. I have long legs. I need to stretch. And I don't want to have to ask two people to move every time I need to get up.
And then there is the third option, the one nobody ever asks for.
The middle seat. The one you get when you check in last.
The seat of last resort. So it's always good to politely state your preference. A window seat, please. Or an aisle seat if one is available.
So David gets his window seat, row 15. The agent prints out that all-important piece of paper. Here is your boarding pass.
The boarding pass. This is your ticket to get on the plane. You cannot lose this. It has everything on it. Your seat, your flight number, and 2 other critical pieces of information.
The gate and the boarding time.
Precisely. The agent tells him, gate 42. Boarding starts at 10:30. Please be at the gate 30 minutes before departure.
Okay, that can be a little confusing. There's a lot of times there.
Let's break it down. The gate is the door you'll use to get on the plane, so he has to find gate 42.
Right. And boarding time, 10:30, that's when they start letting people onto the plane.
Correct. But the departure time is when the plane is scheduled to actually leave. They are 2 different things. Boarding is always before departure.
I see. So you have to be at the gate before boarding even starts.
Yes. That's the be at the gate 30 minutes before departure part. It gives them time to organize everyone.
Got it. So David's all set. He's got his boarding pass. He knows where to go and when. He's through the hardest part.
He is. He's navigated the check-in process successfully.
Okay, so let's bring all this back to you, our listener. We've just walked through a whole mini drama at the airport.
We have, and the best way to make this knowledge stick is to practice it. Imagine you are David. You're at the counter.
Let's do a quick review. What are the key sentences you'd say? First, for the bags.
You'd say, I am checking just 1 suitcase.
And if it's overweight, you might ask,
Do I have to pay an extra fee?
or maybe even a window seat, please.
And to be sure about the time, what time does boarding start?
Just knowing those few phrases takes so much of the stress away. You sound confident. You sound like you know what you're doing.
You move from being a nervous traveler to a capable one. You know the difference between checked luggage and a carry-on. You understand why the agent might let it slide.
And you know the difference between boarding and departure. David is now ready to fly, and honestly, so are you.
Absolutely. He's off to security now, but as he goes to find a seat and wait, we can leave you with that final question, the one that really defines your flight experience.
It really does. It determines if you get a good nap or if you get your elbow bumped by the drink cart a dozen times.
So think about this for your next trip. Which seat do you prefer, window or aisle, and why?
Are you someone who prioritizes comfort and being able to move around? Or do you just really want that amazing view of the clouds?
It's a personal choice.
It is. Give it some thought, and before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button for the Straight to English channel. We'll make sure your next trip and every conversation in English is a totally stress-free one.
Safe travels.